White SRC redefining possible logo fades in over black background, then fades out. The pixelated video title, Electronic Warfare Mission Intel and Engineering, fades in and back out. Text on screen reads, the EW data generated by SRC is used by every military combat aircraft in operation today. Text on screen reads, Mission, destroy weapons depot used by terrorist cell in hostile environment. Two terrorist men stand next to a pickup truck with a gun on the tripod in the bed of the truck. Others move around an outdoor area with pallets, vehicles, guns, and other weapons. From outside the weapons depot, an enemy tank with an active spinning radar surveys the airspace. Text on screen reads, Mission, avoid detection from hostile SA-19 protecting weapons depot. The tank and radar are labeled SA-19 armed threat. The image of the tank transitions from being in the desert outside the weapons depot to a full-screen three-dimensional computer model. Text on screen reads, SRC's analysis paints a complete picture of the threat. Capabilities flash across the radar in words and small images. Measurement and signal intelligence, open source intelligence, imagery intelligence, human intelligence, foreign material exploitation, electronic intelligence, communication intelligence, signals intelligence, technical intelligence. The tank is displayed surrounded by code and monitoring software on the computer screen of a female SRC engineer. Text on screen reads, SRC engineers analyze various intelligence sources on EW systems and their behavior. An office setup shows several engineers working at desks with double computer monitors while two employees walk through the office space. 3D models of airplanes, missiles, radars, tanks, and ships hover above each office computer, demonstrating the technology each engineer is researching. Red pins appear on a map with grid lines. The map starts at the United States and zooms out to include the rest of the world. Text on screen reads, this data is standardized and used by the U.S. military and its allies to reprogram and upgrade its EW systems to provide warfighters with electromagnetic spectrum superiority, ensuring mission success. Lines indicating intelligence, signals, and data fly around the map, connecting red pins to one another and finally converging on an F-35 aircraft graphic shown above the Atlantic Ocean. Text on screen reads, U.S. and coalition forces armed with accurate and validated EW data produced by SRC engage in mission to destroy terrorist weapons depot. A squadron of F-35 aircrafts fly through the clouds above the Atlantic Ocean. Two of the aircrafts fly close together. They are U.S. Air Force aircrafts named USAF-01 and USAF-02. Behind them fly two additional aircrafts labeled RAF-03 and RAAF-04. A pilot sits in the cockpit of one of the aircrafts. Their aircraft control screen shows a radar warning. Text on screen reads, radar warning receiver. Frigate radar detected. Radar threat low. A naval ship with an operating radar is scanning the skies. It is given a graphic label as a friendly asset. Pilot of the aircraft confirms over headset that the threat detected is friendly.
Friendly target 40 clicks ahead. Continue forward and bank right.
Four aircrafts turn right in unison, flying through clouds in two rows of two. The pilot's screen flashes with another threat. Text on screen reads, radar warning receiver. MiG-29 aircraft radar detected. Radar threat high. Aircraft labeled MiG-29 armed threat flies through the sky. Pilot flies aircraft and signals to his colleagues through headset communication.
MiG-29 threat detected. Qs 1 and Qs 2 will engage.
Aircrafts fly through the sky. Text on screen reads, USAF-01 and USAF-02 redirect to MiG-29 threat. RAF-03 and RAAF-04 proceed to main weapons depot target. USAF-01 pilot communicates through headset that he has contact with the threat and it's time to engage.
Qs 1, contact 360, 25 Angel, 30, engage. Qs 1, box 3.
USAF-01 and USAF-02 redirect flight path to the right, while RAF-03 and RAAF-04 continue straight. Two missiles are released from the underside of the USAF-01 aircraft in the direction of the enemy threat. The cockpit canopy explodes off of the aircraft. Seconds later, the enemy pilot ejects from the aircraft. The missile launched from USAF-01 makes contact with the MiG-29 armed threat, and the enemy aircraft explodes. The MiG-29 armed threat disappears from the pilot's radar screen in USAF-01. Text on screen reads, "Hostile MiG-29 threat neutralized. Coalition forces proceeding to target area while sensors continue to search for new threats." Pilots continue to fly the aircraft towards the initial target. Pilot screen in the RAF-03 aircraft alerts to another threat. Text on screen reads, "Radar warning receiver. SA-19 radar detected. Radar threat high." The radar beam from the tank labeled SA-19 armed threat continues to scan the airspace and turns red as it detects RAF-03 and RAF-04. Pilot of RAF-03 communicates using his headset.
Liverpool 1 defending SA-19. All assets, aircrafts jam the threat.
Aircrafts fly through the sky as computer code explodes in bubbles from the aircrafts. The tank's radar beam remains red until the bubble of computer code from the aircraft flashes through the desert sky, jamming the tank's radar and turning the radar beam white. Text on screen reads, SA-19's radar jammed. Aircrafts fly above the desert.
Liverpool 1, plane, proceeding to target area.
The weapons depot is dark as U.S. aircrafts fly overhead.
Engaging target area.
Pilot in aircraft flying over the weapons depot uses his thumb to hit a button on his control column. A bomb drops from the bottom of the aircraft, destroying the weapons depot. Text on screen reads, "Mission complete. Weapons depot destroyed."
Liverpool 1, target destroyed.
The 4 jets are flying away from the depot in an orange sky.
Use 1, Miller time.
One aircraft lands on an airstrip in the desert. An air traffic control tower and grounded planes are in the background. The other 3 planes are following close behind. The background fades to black and white lettering appears. Text on screen reads, "SRC's EW data ensures mission success and helps keep our warfighters out of harm's way." Words fade to a black screen. A white and gray background with a horizontal line pattern fades in. An animated dark and light blue SRC redefining possible logo flies across the screen and onto the background. Logo and background fade to a black screen. The video ends.